Yes guys, welcome to my very first YouTube video. So it is going to be an absolute banger. We are here at Dungeon Gym in Dubai. So where have we been? I have been on prep for the last 20 weeks or so. It didn't actually start as a prep. It started as a bit of a mini cut, a mini diet. Then my coach AJ had a look at me, thought, you know what, we look pretty decent to attack a prep. So we went for it. My next big goal in the sport is to turn WNBF Pro. I've just been taking it bit by bit as I've gone along. Obviously my first season, for those of you that don't know me, I finished third in my first show at a sort of regional show, so wasn't too bad. Then didn't place at finals. Second season in 2022, did all right, won a British Championship in my height class. And then the next natural progression within that really is to turn pro. So as I said, I know it's gonna be a very tall task. I've picked a very competitive show to do, which is the WNBF UAE. So it's gonna be absolutely mental. People from all over the world gonna do the show. I've picked probably one of the most competitive WNBF shows in the UK, but in the UK? In the UK? No, in the world. I really wanted to test myself. I didn't want to come in, get an easy pro card like maybe some other people would do at a less competitive country. I want to test myself at the best, because if I want to be a pro, I want to have a pro level physique. We'll see if that's the case tomorrow. Let's get right into the content of today. The plan of action today is to do a bit of a push pump session. Before you come at me, this isn't the way I normally train, before you say I'm weak and all that sort of thing. So just getting a bit of a pump, just as I say, shuttle some of the carbs I've been having into the right areas. So obviously I bring that sort of full crisp look. Following that, my coach AJ, who has amazingly decided to fly out to see me for the show. Honestly, I massively appreciate that guy. And he's gonna have a look at me posing just to see if we're in a good spot. And then following that, we've actually got quite a few posing clients. I didn't mention this, but I am actually a men's physique posing coach as well. So I've got quite a few posing clients, had a look at a few of them yesterday as well. And then we're looking at a couple of the pro clients who are gonna be competing in the pro show, which is absolutely mental to say that, just to make sure everything's on point from a presentation standpoint. Anyways, I won't bore you any further. Let's get right into the workout. Yeah, so that was the first exercise done, just cuffed incline flies. My chest is probably my weakest body part in terms of men's physique. Always has been, still need to bring it up. And I found that doing exercises that I connect with best are the things that have actually made the most improvements to my physique. I know the old school bodybuilders are gonna come at me for this, for using cuffs, and I'm about to use them for laterals as well. But I say the biggest thing is don't follow what other people are doing, just do what works for you. Just wrapped up this second exercise then, so cuff lateral raises. Once again, another exercise I really connect well with. I've gone from what is probably my weakest body part, the chest, to what is probably my strongest body part in my delts. And I can tell you, these are probably, I would say definitely my favorite exercises for your side delts. And in my opinion, if you want to get big delts, priority of your focus on the side delts. And everyone knows, and take your pump cover off, is after you train some delts, so let's get it. So we've just wrapped up the next exercise, which was the hammer strength incline. As you can see, the control isn't where we'd normally like it to be, but the purpose of this session isn't to really massively eccentrically control the movement, because if you do sort of place too much emphasis into eccentric portion of a movement during a peak week, it can lead to a little bit more inflammation, which obviously isn't what we want. We don't want to retain that water. It's more just about getting a pump, shuttling the nutrients into the right areas. So we are using momentum.
Look how far we came down. Retrograde.
I make mistakes, but I'm far from done. Came a long way where we started from, where we started at. Cleaning up stains with loose change, thought it was a laundromat. A couple times really thought about pulling the plug. Honestly, I didn't even know who I was, how I'm loved, and what he's done. I'm rapping to a different drum. Lately I've been reflecting on where I'm from, where I'm headed. Footprints in the sand, showing where I've been at, one brick at a time. Ship lag from the get-go, man, I've been cold. Tell them catch on, it's another tempo. Dark world, but I still glow. Walk with the king, I'm seeing real growth.
Retrograde. Retrograde.
Nothing ever looks the same.
Retrograde.
Reflecting on the steps that we've made.
Retrograde.
Retrograde.
Keep a snake under my feet, it's nothing to me. Plus I know who's covering me, uncover the scene. All I see is grace for days are paid away. 2, 3 fadeaways, how life has changed. Feeling like I'm making a feast. 400 degrees when I'm making the beat. They're waiting on me to fall like I'm breaking the lease. But my soul being woke, now I'm waking the dream. But you know I gotta switch flow. Came a long way from the shore like a speedboat. When it kinda goes, I go make a repeat note. All on wax, the way we moving the needle. Yeah, got a vision like peephole. Running with the Trinity, I'm feeling like I'm Neo. Always got the plug if you need hope. It's a freestyle, but I'm still gon' keep though. Yeah, retrograde, the steps we make. I reflect on where I've been and what has changed. These days, obstacles don't look the same, but grace remains. Let me think about it. Reverse the scene, you can see the work in me. Made me clean, all I see is burgundy. Life has changed, it felt like surgery. The truth is told, no perjury.
Look how far we came down. Retrograde.
Retrograde. Retrograde.
Nothing ever looks the same.
Retrograde.
Reflecting on the steps that we've made.
Retrograde.
Retrograde. Nothing ever looks the same. Reflecting on the steps that we've made.
Retrograde.
Retrograde.
Everything happening, I somehow thought to myself, through this journey, how have I got this far?
Retrograde.
Yeah, we'll do.
Yeah, that's good, man.
What do you think? Mate, I'm happy. Do I look like that? Is that me?
Very, very good. Like, from like back there, you look like,
Yeah.
like performance-wise, you look spot on.
Yeah, mate. Honestly, I'm buzzing. I feel like it's pushing against the skin. Details that I haven't seen before.
Yeah.
They're coming, so yeah, mate, I'm happy. Almost. So as you can see, just went through a few little rounds there. Honestly, really happy with how I'm looking. It's been a bit of a shaky journey whilst I've been here. Physique-wise, it's been very up and down, holding a decent amount of water, holding a decent amount of food, but over the last day or so, it really has come in. I had a high day yesterday. I dropped 2 pounds from it. It just goes to show the impact that stress does have on the body, because that alleviation of that stress and having a good night's sleep is, my physique's just transformed. Midsection's tighter, everything's fuller, crisper, and AJ's happy with where I'm at, so I'm happy as well. So I'm confident I'll bring my all-time best tomorrow, and that's all we can ask for. I can't control who else shows up, so we shall see. Try my best, man.
Let's do like a comparison.
Yeah, go.
Yeah,
Let's
comparison.
Good, man. Really good. Yeah. I said
After the flight.
the flight was. Well, the flight itself was okay, but I did a food shop. They didn't have any of the food that I needed, so I ended up staying up till like past midnight trying to find all the food. Then for like the first 2 days, like bloated, watery mess, everything. And yesterday was a lot better. So high day, but fuller, tighter, everything better now. So. Right, so now we've had the session, we've had my posing, and now it's time for the posing client. So we've got Alex from Spain. He is a WNBF Pro already, so he's obviously a really, really high standard. He recognizes that everything can be improved, including the posing. So that's what we're gonna look at today. So yeah, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go through a full round to start off with. I won't say anything, I just wanna see where you're at. And then, as you mentioned, I'm not gonna make any massive changes at this point because it's one day out. It's just minor things here and there that can make an improvement. So let's go. Front pose. Okay, quarter turn to the right. Back pose. Quarter turn to the right. Front pose. Okay. Lovely, really good that. So what I would say is front pose, I think we just need to adjust foot positioning slightly, so just get that foot a little bit more like that rather than that. Obviously you have your waist side on, which is good. What you need to do just to show this lat a little bit more is just like thoracic rotation towards the front, just so I can see that lat a little bit more. So rather than keeping it there, bend your upper back round just a little bit so we can see that a bit more. His first side pose is actually really good. I wouldn't change too much about that. I think your back pose, I would want to just have, rather than like that, because it causes a bit of asymmetry in your back. So I would have like feet just shoulder width apart but slightly facing out. Sometimes you're shaking a little bit in the back pose, so we can just, as I said, it's a case of posing endurances. You're not gonna completely rectify at this point, but if you can just stay a little bit more still in the back pose, that'd be good. And then that pose is perfect. I wouldn't change anything about that. But it's not like massive changes, it's more minor things at this point. Rotate upper body around. Yeah, that's it, hold that there. If you can with this elbow, rotate it out a little bit more. That chest is still full, that's really good. Yeah, I like it. Yeah, you've got good tricep detail, so I'd keep it. Yeah, that back foot back a little bit, and then just get tight on the abs. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. Hold that. And I'll take a picture and I'll show you. So it's just a case when you grab that waist and you bring the elbow, keep it locked in that position there. So don't let it go back, which sometimes you do. So open up the lat and then keep it locked in that position. Basically, all you need to do is like stick your chest up. Obviously, you're not like leaning back. It's just chest up, rib cage expand, and that's it. Don't like do that. And what can help with that is like not leaning back is just put pressure through your heels. So like pressure through your heels, chest up, engage your erectors, and that's it. Don't go back, because you have to think sometimes on stage, if the light is hitting you like that, if you're going too far back, the light will hit your head and you can't see your back. Shadow, exactly, so I think you have to be careful, because I know the judges don't like people twisting too much in the front pose, so you just have to not be too to the side. So just make sure like your hips aren't like 45 degrees should be okay, but no more than 45 degrees with your hips, and that should be fine. So basically I want to be able to see this lat here. If you can't see that lat a lot, then it's too side on, I would say. So that's going to be important. Otherwise, spot on, okay? So that wraps up the final session before the WNBF UAE show day. So we had a very successful push session. Just got a bit of a pump really, nothing crazy, no crazy PRs taken, but yeah, we didn't want to risk injury at this point out before the show. So yeah, AJ's happy with the shots. I'm very happy. Decent fullness, good vascularity. Could dry out a little bit, but obviously carbs are gonna be a little bit lower for the rest of the day heading into the show day. Other than that, we've had a look at Alex. He looks absolutely amazing heading into the pro show tomorrow. So yeah, super excited for him. I think he's gonna absolutely smash it. So the next video is gonna be an absolute banger. It's gonna be the WNBF UAE show day, so you do not wanna miss it. So stay tuned, guys.